come back a little bit earlier because we've got an awesome first round FA Cup tie, and because we're in the National League South, I thought it might be better to, start extending these seasons out to a few more episodes, get you guys a bit more invested in the squad now that hopefully they might be staying around a bit longer. Let's get into it. Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back to episode 11 of Road to Glory with Chatham Town FC. If you're enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel, tap that bell notification button, smash the like button, leave a comment down there, and help the YouTube algorithm. It's been going pretty well. It's 9th of November. Like I said, we've come back a little bit earlier than I said because we've got a good game coming up. We're top of the league. After that first round loss to Dorking, we have been on an incredible 11-game unbeaten run. Goal difference of 9. Let's have a look and do stages, blow this out a bit. So we've scored 19 and we've got 10 against. So it's not too bad, but the main person who's ripping it up is old Wakefield. I say old, young Wakefield, Kieran Wakefield, 20 years old. He's just absolutely killing it at the moment. So that is great. And Lennon Peake with 4 assists as well. Since we left you transfers-wise, I think we brought in 3 players. I bought Frimpong in on loan from Maidstone, just down the road. He is coming as more of a backup DMC. He's got some good physicals there, good determination. I like him a lot, so he's come in there. We got Duncan New as a goalkeeper. He's potential 5 stars, 2 stars at the moment, but he's a young 18-year-old coming from Bournemouth's academy. And the last man is Richard Kone. He's an Ivory Coast under-20 international. He's 22 at the moment. And he has some really good stats too. Really good flair player. He's 4 stars at the moment. He's coming from Athletic Newham. My scouts just found him, and I don't know why this guy hasn't been scoring more goals. He's doing a pretty good job for me. 4 in 7. Schedules wise, obviously we lost the game to Dorking. You saw that. We went against Oxford City. We then had a friendly 7-2 because weirdly we had a weekend break, even though games come Saturday, Tuesday now. So I don't know why. St Albans 1-0, Bath 2-0, Gloucester in the FA Cup second qualifying round 3-1, 4-3 over Bognor Regis. As you can see here, you've got Wakefield. His name just, he's such a good striker. Hungerford here in the league 2-1. K Sports, got 1,000 people there at home in the FA Cup. Wingate in Finchley 1-0. Western Supermare got the draw there. Bit of a bummer because they were down the bottom of the table. 2-1 over Weymouth. We then played Lowestoft in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round, and we actually didn't play that well. We had to go and do a replay at home, which we then beat them 3-1, 3-2 over Maidenhead, which was another Wakefield hat-trick, 1-0 over Welling, Kieran Wakefield, and then we've just recently played Billericay and beat them 1-0 as well. Today we have Luton, as hopefully some of the eagle-eyed amongst you have spotted, in the first round of the FA Cup. We're at home, so we're expecting a big crowd here of 5,000. Luton are in League 1 at the moment, so they're top of League 1 even better. They're a good team. This could be our FA Cup run over. Hope it's not, but it probably is going to be. And then we'll come in and we'll play Chelmsford, who were in 3rd when I decided to play this, but they have had, by the looks of it, a bit of a downturn in form. Yeah, I think I picked it around here. They were looking good, and then they've really dropped down a bit. So anyway, let's get into the FA Cup first round. I'm not sure what the prize money is, but it's unfortunately not at Luton. Anyway, here's the team. It's Anderson in goal, Little at right back, Jackson and Sheridan partnering each other in the centre of defence. They've been amazing. Ben Jackson is awesome. Mason at left back, he's been great. Frimpong here at the base of midfield, Payne and Beckworth here in the midfield, PK, and I'm going to put Richard Coney out on the left wing and Wakefield up front. Just gives us a bit of a better option, I feel, out on the left. But let's go and submit the team. Alright, in the sheds, usual team talk. Works 90% of the time, it works 80% of the time. Like that. Here we are coming out against Luton now. Like I said, they've got a really, really good team. Max Dean. I mean, it's from a Leeds boy. He is very, very good. We're going to chuck some encouragement out. I guess I guess the best thing for us here, the best outcome is a draw and go back to, is it Kenilworth Road, I think? Luton player, I think, but we are 30 minutes in and not a single highlight. Well, it always seems to happen, bringing back for these games and nothing. It's always at times like this, I'm like, how have I got, I do it, and I'm like, yeah, I've got highlights. So now we're going to have a highlightless first half. Wow. 2 shots on target for Luton. They weren't very good. I'm going to point the finger. You're doing well. Keep working hard. Hey, we've got the first highlight of the game, and it is our ball. It is Anderson out to Mason on the left. Kone, what can he do? Can he get some of his physical pace and prowess up there? Payne and Frimpong combining in the midfield now. Sheridan on the ball with Payne. Sheridan chips it over the top, but unfortunately the Luton defence is just too strong, and I have a feeling this is going to be a goal for Luton, and it is. Admiral Muskie. What a name. Admiral Muskie. It's disappointing we started with the highlight and they scored. We'll look to make some changes actually now. Wakefield on the ball, got another highlight after kick off. It's weird because I tossed out the encouragement and then we went and conceded, but it is now us on the ball with a good attacking move here. Kone goes back to Mason. He uses Alfie Payne back to Kone, and this is Wakefield. Wakefield does not miss from there, and that is disallowed. I saw the ref point. I thought he was pointing back to centre, but that's disappointing there. Should have seen he was offside. We're going to encourage them again. Some tired boys out there, and we will now make some changes. No, pause the game. Bring Prince on for Beckwith, and Daniel. No, I'll bring on Ben Cooper for Peak. And Chester's on for Wakefield, and we'll push Kone up front. Cool. Alright, we might even go very attacking here. You know, what have we got to lose? Much higher defensive line. We're going to trigger press the hell out of them. Get stuck in. Distribute quickly. And massively higher tempo. And demand some more. Right, here's a highlight with Luton on the ball now. Edmondson. This is where our high line probably cost us and they go 2-0 up. But, you know, I've got to... There it is. Admiral Muskie again. What can you do? Like, we've got to go for it. We can't let them dictate the game. We've got to take it to them. But they've played us off the park. We haven't even had a shot on target. We picked up 5 yellow cards though. And there it is. That was a bit of a damp squib. Unfortunately, he did self out. Oh, they didn't like that. I'm pointing the finger. But it's all gone Pete Tong. I'm out. It's disappointing. They were all over us. We get 3k for losing and ready manager sacked. And finances. I didn't see how much we got. Let's have a look at income. Match day receipts this month. Is it? Yeah. 48,000, because I have a feeling this is the only game we've played so far. I played Billericay. So, I mean, there was only 500 there. So that's given us a good 34k. So we've got about 40k we've made. Oh, 50k for that, which unfortunately is still not enough to get us out of the colour. Anyway, around the FA Cup, we filled the stadium. We've got Chelmsford now. Let's go and, you know, get some back. Get back to winning ways. That's what I'm looking for. All right, we are back for the Chelmsford game. Now, just quickly before we play this, I recorded the first half of this video about 3.5 hours ago. There's a break. So if I do seem a little bit all over the shop, that is why. And I did want to actually just point out one thing I did remember. We got... Remember I was checking the money... gate receipts record. Apparently we got 85k, but they didn't sharpen the finances, so meh. Anyway, Chelmsford team, Anderson in goal, Davis is coming in at right back, Jackson and Sheridan are still going to be in the centre of defence, and Mason on at left back. He's tired, and Abbott is out for quite a while, unfortunately. Clark's going to come in, Payne and Okwara, Cooper, Peak, and Wakefield up front. Tyrese Clark is actually bearing down. I think he needs 3 3 more appearances or 4 more appearances to break the record for the most amount of appearances in this save for Chatham Town. And he's once again he's still playing really well, so love him. Good. This guy here as well, the Prince we call him. He's really good. I like him. He's got some good stats, so hopefully he can develop a bit. And we can go from there. Daniel Chesters is unhappy because he wants more playing time, because I said he was a star player and he's probably been more of a squad player, and he does not like that. But them's the breaks. Check out that early bit of encouragement there to the boys. Hopefully they can, bounce back after the disappointing loss against Luton. I say disappointing. They are 1, 2, 3 tiers above us, and they're at the top of that tier. So, they're a championship team. And once again, we're hitting the half an hour mark with no highlight. We had a very short episode with no highlights, but here we go. Coming out from the back with Anderson. We're in our snazzy yellow away kit. Cooper on the ball now, playing back to Mason and Payne. Mason is already absolutely knackered. We're probably going to have to get him off, actually, and just play a centre-back out there at left-back. Clark now, acquire at Wakefield. Here's Peake, Lennon Peake, and St. Paul with a sharp save there. And we've got... Oh, it's just a red card. A yellow card. We've got a free kick now. It's Cooper going to take it. He whips that in, but St. Paul, the goalkeeper, with another smart save, and we have a corner. It's going to be Alfie Payne to whip it in, and he does so, and the goalkeeper, again, is equal to the task with a big header from Ryan Sheridan. The big man, the big boy. He is... How tall is he? Doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure he's tall. I've actually just noticed as well that he is unambitious. So I'm glad I've just noticed that. Anyway, into the sheds, we're going to point the finger, keep going. We can get there if you work hard as a team. And let's get out here for the second half again. I bigged up Kieran Wakefield as well before this episode, and the Luton game we can't really count, but even this one, he's been pretty ordinary. We're going to yell at the boys to demand some more. Like I said, Chelmsford aren't a bad team. They were up in 3rd position at one point. Here's a highlight, us with the ball now, and it is Alfie Payne and Clark combining in the midfield. That's a great ball through to Cooper. Can he get a cross in? Alfie Payne has a pop, and it is saved by the goalkeeper again. So we're getting some shots on target here. Cooper with the goal kick, whips it in. The goal kick, the corner kick, whips it in, and it is behind for another corner. I feel like we're gearing up for a goal from a corner here, hopefully. Nope. Hoofed away by the Chelmsford defence, and we are now going to make those changes that I spoke about. Chris Mason's got... Oh, I've boobed here. I've really made a mistake. I've got no one on the bench who can play left back because I've got no defenders. I think I must have left 6 and 7 in the FA Cup game. Curse you, FA Cup, and all your extra defenders. But Chris Mason is probably going to have to come off, I think. But after a whole bunch of thinking, I've decided not to take him off. But it is going to be Pete is going to come off. And we're going to leave Alfie Payne on. We are going to bring Chesters on for Wakefield, see if he can do something up front. And give the team talk. Faith in you, go make a difference. I didn't put Richard Kone on the bench. He was a bit tired. I thought I'd rest him. Our XG's been 1, but their goalkeeper has been pretty good. Jaden St. Paul, he's on a 7. They're going to yell at the boys to demand some more. They are really tired. The FA Cup game has taken it out of them. Away from home, and this is going to be an absolutely disappointing episode without a win as this game peters out into quite a boring 0-0 draw. Both goalkeepers playing quite well. Chelmsford actually came back and we didn't see highlights because their XG was lower than ours before we came back after those subs. But anyway, I'm going to say we weren't good enough. We need to improve because they're games we should be winning. We still stay top of the table though, 5 points clear of Dorking with a game in hand. Yeah, it was a pretty even game. Sheridan was good though. He was perilous in the air, as we say. 12 unbeaten, so we are looking pretty good. We're Obviously, it's really disappointing. Love that crowd, though. Love that crowd. But we still are undefeated in the league since that game against Dorking. We are going to go away and we're going to come back probably, I reckon it's probably going to be somewhere around the end of sort of January period here. We'll probably have a cup game in here, I reckon. So it could be the Fat Cup. The Fat Cup. Could be the Fat Cup third round. Somewhere in here, probably January. And then we'll come back sort of at the end of the season. So you will get, 4 episodes now a season as we try and push for promotion again. As you can see here, top obviously goes straight up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 go into a playoff. This is the tough one here. The National League is very, very difficult to get out of. But once you get out of that, it's I was looking at the National League North. National League here, it's very hard to get out of. Once you get out of that, 3 automatic promotion spots in League 2, 2 in League 1. So it's I found the jump between League 2 and League 1 a lot easier. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, please consider subscribing. If you're not, smash that like button. Throw me a comment down there, and I will catch you guys next time on the Road to Glory with Chatham Town. Bye.